stop you, though. I might move over here.
There's another joke to be had there, but we're live. There's nobody else. But anybody that watches it back. Welcome in, everybody, to Plymouth Ice Center and the District 3 season-ending tournament. This is round one of the tournament. Tonight, OMGHA White plays Orono. These two teams played twice in the regular season, and they split their games against each other. OMGHA took the first one 4-1 in the very first district game of the season back in November. And then Orono won 5-0 when we played in Orono in January. OMGHA comes into this game as the 4 seed. They will be the home team wearing white. Orono is the 5 seed in the bracket. They will be the visiting team wearing the dark colors. Orono's overall record, according to Youth Hockey Hub, and a little bit of addition and subtraction from me based on the Fargo tournament, stands at 9 wins, 15 losses, and 3 ties. OMGHA stands at 12 wins, 19 losses, and 3 ties. OMGHA is ranked number 62 in the state, according to the Youth Hockey Hub Now rankings, and Orono is ranked number 63. That's out of about 130 or so teams. This is more or less a single elimination tournament. The winner moves on to continue to play towards the district championship. The losing team will move into the consolation bracket. The boys are warmed up. They're chanting in the corner. Ready to go. Both teams recently played in the Squirt National Tournament in Fargo. Both teams went 2-3 on the weekend. We are ready to go. Let's play hockey.
Do this!
OMGHA starts with Royce and Purdue and Bloomquist, along with Lyon to Gardner. Face-off is 1-2 Lyon. Lyon carries it into the zone. Shot and a save. First save of the game by the Orono goaltender.
Good start.
Good start. Face-off win. Shot on goal. 9 seconds in. Draw one to Purdue. Goes to Lyon. Lyon with a shot and a glove save by Orono. This draw won by Orono and sent up the boards to Pillsbury. Charlie Pillsbury chips it ahead. Now it's taken away by Gardner. Gardner trying to control the puck. Gets it to Bloomquist and Royson's in offside. Possibly Purdue as well, but definitely Royson. Couldn't tell. Either way, Omega will change defensemen. Bringing out Tapany and Opats. We'll keep the forwards on. We're 35 seconds into the first period. Roysum sends it forward where Orono picks it up. They bank it off the boards to Purdue. Purdue makes a move and has it taken away at the doorstep. Now Purdue attacks. Creates a loose puck. Opats tries to get it ahead, but that was blocked. Now Orono coming the other way. Had a chance to have numbers, but Tapany sends it back. Purdue swats it out of the air. Loses it briefly in the zone. Now it's going back and forth. Comes back out to neutral ice. Now carries it into the Orono zone. Tries to drag for a shot. That was taken away. Now it comes out to neutral ice where Tapany sends it ahead into the skates of Klausner. Now it goes back and forth in neutral ice while Orono changes. Opats sends it ahead to Getz. Getz gains the zone and has it taken away. Now Klausner loses it back out to neutral ice. Line carries it in onside. Sends a shot and a save by the goaltender. 1 minute and 57 seconds elapsed in period number one. And the line has the first 3 shots on goal for Omega across 2 different shifts. Off the drop, Bosman holds it on the near boards and sends it in deep, goes behind the goal. Klausner goes into battle for it. Now it comes around to the top where Line holds. He tries to make a move, but loses it. Orono sends it out to neutral ice. Durkheising now, working his way back, pivots. Looking for an option. Gets caught in the skates of a changing Omega player. Now it goes ahead to Getz. Getz carries it in. Makes a move. Shoots low and to the left of the goal. Titus picks it up down there. And Orono picks it up and sends it out to neutral ice. Through neutral into the Omega zone. Making a move. Pagel with a shot and that goes wide to the left. I believe that may have been Orono's first shot attempt 3 minutes into the game, and it did not get on goal. Now Orono drags across the crease, sends it through. Puck goes down to the near corner. Applewick chips it ahead. Now backhanded by Orono into the slot where Line picks it up and goes out to neutral ice, sending it towards Klein. Gets caught in the skates of the rep. Klein goes down to the ice, and we have a whistle. I believe we're going to have the first penalty of the game called on Orono. Omega will go to the power play with 8:43 remaining in period number one. Purdue looking to the bench for the play call. He's taking the draw. He wins the draw forwards. Carries it around, gets it. Oh, just past Bloomquist. He was looking for Bloomquist in the high slot. Now it goes back through neutral ice. Purdue takes down the Orono skater, and that's going to be a penalty that will create 4-on-4 hockey for 49 seconds. And an Orono power play for the remaining 11 seconds. Draw one back to Opats. Now goes down below the goal. He takes down Orono skater, looks back at the ref, sees that there's no call. Now it comes out to neutral ice. Bloomquist carrying it through neutral ice. The Orono skater falls down. He goes and a Saved by Orono. He had Roysum trailing as well. Unable to beat the goaltender. And now it comes out to neutral ice. Opats loses in his skates. Orono gains the zone, going past Gardner. Tries to center. That got into the skates of Opats. Now it goes out to the high slot, Bloomquist. Tries to get it out towards Roysum. Orono picks it up. Takes it down on the near wall. They take it into the Omega zone, and a shot that goes high and over the goal. Both penalties have expired. And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey with 7:24 to go in the first. Orono tries to break out, but they're not able to handle the pass. It goes down to the far corner where Getz and Klausner are fighting for it. Durkheising comes out with it. Durkheising down to Getz. Getz ends up losing it back out into neutral ice. Bosman there trying to back check. We got a shot into the skates of Tapani. Orono holds his own and sends it down to the near corner. Puck goes into Bosman. Bosman sends it ahead to Getz. Getz loses footing but gets it out to neutral ice to Klausner. Klausner gains the Orono zone, gets knocked into the boards, into the ice. No call there. Now the puck goes down where Klausner picks it up. He gets tripped, and that is going to be a penalty. 6:09 to go in period number one. Omega will go back to the power play. And across the building, we can hear Coach Taps yelling PP1. That is Roysum, Purdue, Bloomquist, along with Line and Tapani.
There should have been two. There was two penalty calls on that play.
Roysum wins it out of Bloomquist. Bloomquist is with a shot, and it sat loose for a moment. Purdue just a split second late getting to the rebound. Orono is able to get it out of danger and over to the wall. Now it goes out to Tapani. Tapani with a shot and a blocker save that goes down. Now Roysum shoots, and that is blocked out to the high slot. Orono is able to get it out through neutral ice. Lined, walls off the Orono skater and takes it away. Sends it up the ice. Sends it to Purdue. Purdue banks it into the zone. But Orono is able to grab it and clear it. Back out to neutral ice. And now it goes deep into the Omega zone. Tapani sent into the boards. That's going to be another Orono penalty. And with 12 seconds remaining on the original penalty, there is going to be, it looked like a hybrid call between a body check and a rough. Not sure what that signal was. And Omega 5-on-3 for 12 seconds. If unable to score with that, they will have 48 seconds of remaining 5-on-4. Orono takes it off the draw, clears it out to neutral ice. Opats retrieves, sends it up ahead to Getz. First penalty is expired. Now it gets sent back out to neutral ice to Gardner. Omega will tag up. Klausner gains the zone, sends it in the direction of Getz. Not enough on it. Now it goes out to Gardner. Somebody lost a glove. It was one of the Orono skaters now skating around with one glove on, number 3. And Orono is able to take it out of danger and send it deep into the Omega zone with 17 seconds remaining on the penalty. Now there's a centering pass. Goes to the high slot. Orono skater takes it out to the corner. The additional penalty has expired, and Orono's back to full strength, and now another penalty coming. That for a body check. Looks like they're taking Durkheising, and I did not see that penalty. Didn't see what happened there at best. But Omega now has to kill 60 seconds of penalty time as well. Purdue, Tapany, Bloomquist, and Bosman on the ice. Shot goes into Bosman. Now it goes to Tapany. Tries to get it ahead, but it's held in by Orono. Orono off the top of the goal. And now Bloomquist chips it out ahead. Purdue and Bloomquist along the near boards. Comes out. Bosman not able to get it, but Bloomquist does. And he tries to get it at Purdue, but that was intercepted and taken by Orono. Back into the Omega zone. Purdue lifts the stick, and it gets sent out to neutral and back in offside. 24 seconds remaining on the Omega kill. 3:39 to go in the first period. How many penalties is that? You got that one off?
You have two or face off on it?
No, that does. There you go.
Orono back in offsides again.
Yeah, two in each. We have two as well. Blake had one. You've been in 3 power plays.
Yes, 3 and 2. Okay.
5 now. It's chippy.
Orono off the draw, retreats back into their own zone. Now carries into neutral ice. Royston takes it away with a stick lift, sends it down to the near boards. Now it goes to the circle, now to the slot. Tapany takes it away. What a defensive play. And he tries to clear it out, but now it gets back into Noble, and he's able to freeze it. 3:06 to go. Omega's killed off the penalty and back to full strength. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. We have Titus Klein and Applewick along with Line and Gardner. Titus trying to push it ahead, unable to get it out of the zone. Now Orono goes back in. Pillsbury centers and off of the pad of Noble. Klein unable to get it out. Orono takes it back, holds the zone. And Titus takes it back for Omega, sends it up to Klein. He loses it again to Orono. And there's a shot through the legs of Line and off the pad of Noble. That clears out, not all the way though, towards the blue line. Comes back in deep. Now Line battling forward along the boards along with Titus. Now it comes out towards Gardner. Gardner's pass is blocked. Orono again shoots! And a save by Noble! What a save! Let's go! And another save! Omega needs to clear the zone to relieve the pressure. Orono gets it out to the blue line. They go D to D. Applewick clears. Oh, and he gets sent down to the boards. No call. Refs say play on. Now Orono goes in and a glove save by Noble. 1:26 to go in the first period, and Omega withstands the heaviest pressure from Orono of the game thus far. No, there's a shot right off the draw. Tapany's able to get it out to the boards. Now Orono comes back to the high slot. Backhand, sends it in. Save, Noble. Oh no, he didn't. Lost track of it. Noble was hugging the left post. Orono was able to get the puck back behind the goal. He had lost track of it. And they are able to wrap it around into the open side of the net. Score the first goal of the game with 1:07 to go in the first period. Now off the draw. Omega won it originally. Now Orono comes in. Tapney erases the Orono skater. Now goes down. Puck comes up to the blue line. Shot blocked by Opats. Opats comes back out to center. Gets it to Klausner. He gets across and he doesn't see him and sends it in offside. That's where we'd like to see the puck continue to move. 35 seconds to go in the first. Omega will change. Royson wins the draw. Back to line. Line backhands it into the Orono zone. Bloomquist, the nearest forechecker. Now goes to Royson. Comes down to the corner. Royson and Bloomquist in the battle. Royson came out with it. No, that was Bloomquist. Excuse me. Oh, and a shot that goes off the skates of Orono. We're down to 8 seconds to go in the period. Purdue trying to get it back to somebody open, and it looks like we're going to run out of time. And after a wild and penalty-filled first period, Orono's lone goal stands. They are ahead 1-0. And everyone will regroup and catch their breath, including me. First period stats, we had 9 shots on goal for Orono, 6 for Omega. 3 power plays for Omega, 2 for Orono. While we have a break, we'll take a look at some recent District 3 championship history. I looked at this today. It's not always easy to find the information, but according to the sources I could find, Omega has won 9 out of the last 10 District 3 championships. This year will be a little bit different with the Crimson and Wayzata Blue playing a best-of-3 series. So Omega White will be the lone Omega representative in the District 3 bracket. Bosman. Net came off. Net came off its moorings, needs to be reset. Last year, the Omega Crimson won the District 3 championship, beating Wayzata Blue 5-3. In the 3 years prior to that, it was Omega Crimson versus Omega White each year. Omega versus Omega for the Squad A title. Each year, the Crimson beat the White team. Now Bosman sends it out to the wall. Bloomquist sends it up ahead, clears it out. Purdue applying pressure. Puck comes out to neutral ice. And Royson comes out with it. Moves it up ahead to Bloomquist. And hand in the air. He did touch it, but it was on the wrong side of the red line. So that will be icing. Almost a very nice opportunity for Omega. 56 seconds elapsed in the second period. Omega will change, bringing out Titus, Klein, and Applewick. Now it gets out to neutral ice. Klein carries it in. He sends a shot that is gloved. And Omega will bring out Durkheising, Klausner, and Getz. Omega wins the draw. Goes to Opats. Opats down to Durkheising. Now Klausner gets tied up in the middle. Opats holds it with his skates. Now gets a stick on it. Gets it down to Durkheising in the corner. Durkheising up to the slot, and it goes through. Gardner. Opats. Opats tried to get it deep, but fanned on it slightly. Now it's stuck up along the near boards. Now Klausner loses it over to the boards, and now Orono is able to get a clear out to neutral ice, but not able to gain the Omega zone. Getz carries it into the Orono zone, but they take it away on the back check. Send it back. Opats. Softly over to Gardner. And Omega not able to clear their own zone. Now Opats sends it out ahead. He's got Durkheising. Durkheising not quite able to turn that into a breakaway. Now Orono sends it ahead into the Omega zone. Now they're all alone with Noble, and they fan on the shot attempt. It goes harmlessly wide to the right. Klausner is able to send it down. Durkheising at the end of a long shift was digging for the forecheck, but that will be icing, and that will go back to a D-zone draw. Omega will bring back Royce and Bloomquist and Purdue. Tapney and Bosman out as well. Roysum wins it to Bosman, carries behind his own net. Gets it out to Bloomquist, unable to handle the pass. Orono takes it. Now they're stick fighting, sending it out. Roysum takes it off the boards. He's got Purdue. Oh, and Orono blocks the centering pass to Purdue. Now he sends it back to Bloomquist. It's loose in front. They're jamming at it. And Orono is able to freeze the puck. 8:51 to go in period number 2, and Orono will change. Purdue will take the draw. That's a little bit of a difference that we've seen today in the offensive zone, where they try to run the slip play, having Purdue try to win the face-off forward. Now Orono is able to get it all the way down into the Omega zone. Tapney takes it away, sends it ahead just out of the reach of Purdue. Now Roysum knocks it away, and Bosman takes it down behind the goal. Over past Roysum to Bloomquist. Bloomquist chips it out ahead. Now Bloomquist sends it out again. Icing waved off. Orono is able to exit. They're able to gain the Omega zone. Now makes a move and a shot. And that either went off the blocker and possibly a stick of Noble, and ended up deflecting high. Now Applewick knocked to the ice. A couple of parents' hands go in the air, but no officials. Purdue sends it in on net, allowing Omega to change. Now Klein is going to the box. The puck was in the far corner, and Dalton Klein was a man on a mission, and that mission was to knock the Orono skater down. He went right by the puck to do so. And Omega will go to the penalty kill. 7:33 to go in period number 2. Penalty killers will be Klausner, Durkheising, Gardner, and Line. Klausner unable to get it out. Now, oh, it's set on the blue line. Orono holds. They get it back in. Line attacks and takes it away. Nice job. Now Gardner takes it away. He's got speed when he gets going. He carries it wide, and he gets pulled to the ice. That'll be a penalty. And there's the whistle. Hooking is the call. Orono will go to the box, and we will have 31 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. And then a 29-second OMGHA power play. Same 4 skaters on the ice for OMGHA. Refs waiting for the penalty to be placed on the clock. And now Durkheising wins it back to Gardner. Gardner sends in a shot. That sits loose. Still loose in front. And Orono is able to get it out. Line. Waiting. He gets a tag up. He shoots. And a slap shot goes off the blocker and over to the far wall. Klausner down in the corner. He gets sent into the boards, and we are going to have a 5-on-3 advantage after the Klein penalty expires. Hope Jason's okay. He's skating off slowly. He's taken a couple big hits already today. So we have 3 seconds of 4-on-3 hockey, followed by 29 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey, followed by 31 seconds of 5-on-4 hockey, assuming no goals in that time. Now Orono gets north off of the faceoff. There's a shot, and that goes wide over to the corner. Purdue's able to get it out. He gets it out to Bloomquist. Bloomquist sends it over. It's sitting loose. Oh, and OMGHA unable to convert on that opportunity. Now Tapani moves it in. He tries to get a shot. That goes wide. Bloomquist out to Roysum. Roysum with a shot. It gets knocked out in front of the net. Can Tapani shoot? He couldn't shoot it. Now it goes back to Roysum. There's a shot. That goes wide to the right. We have 15 seconds left of 5-on-4. Purdue with a laser that gets deflected. Now, oh my gosh, Bloomquist had a wraparound opportunity and he wasn't able to wrap it. Oh my gosh, so many opportunities for OMGHA here. And Orono is back to full strength. 5-on-5 hockey resumes with 5:27 to go. Purdue sends it on net. That gets deflected down low. Now it goes up to Opatz. Opatz shoots wide to the right and down towards the near wall. Purdue takes it there. Sends a pass to Roysum. Roysum up to Opatz. Now down to the corner. Goes past Purdue. He's not able to get a stick on it. Now Bloomquist fighting for it in the corner. Purdue trying to hold the zone. It comes out to neutral ice. Gardner sends it in offsides. 4:52 to go in period number 2. Orono still holding a 1-2-0 lead. OMGHA had a number of opportunities on that series of power plays. Could not get one to go. And now a center ice draw, won by Durkheising. Goes over to Klausner. Klausner with a center ice drive, and the puck goes through the crease. Now Orono going back the other way. Sends it low. It's loose, and Noble covers. Freezes the puck with 4:30 to go. In the second. Orono now wins the draw and a shot, and looked like it may have gone off the side of the net. Now it goes from corner to corner. Now back down deep below the goal line. Durkheising takes it away there. His breakout pass was blocked. Continuing to battle along the boards. Couldn't quite chip it out. Now Klausner gets it out. We're going to have a 2-on-1 opportunity. Klausner with Getz. He sends it on the tape of Getz, but he wasn't able to handle it. Now Klausner sends it to where the defenseman would be, but Omega was changing defenseman. And it goes all the way down. Bosman looking up ahead for Durkheising. Durkheising picks it up. Klein jumps at the blue line, and it goes in, and Orono takes it away. Oh, and that deflects in on that. And with 3:23 to go in the second, Omega brings out Titus and Applewick to go along with Klein. Tapney and Bosman at the points. There goes a Tapney. Tapney fans on the he has shot attempt. And now Orono goes the other way. 2-on-1 with Bosman there. And a save by Noble that goes over the far wall. Bosman picks it up there. He's looking ahead towards Applewick. Applewick deflects it ahead into the Orono zone where they take it. Orono pivots with the puck and still making moves, coming around behind their own goal. Now sends a pass. And they had numbers for a second, but they weren't able to control the puck. Now it gets sent in. Icing waved off, even though that was sent in from the wrong side of the red line. Not sure why. Tapney behind his own goal, trying to make moves. Gets it to Titus, gets it out towards Klein. He chips it out to neutral ice. And now a low shot that goes wide left of the Omega goal. Orono skater falls to the ice on the near wall. Now Orono holds the zone, making moves, shoots, and a glove save by Noble. .204 to go in period number 2. And Omega brings out Royston, Purdue, and Bloomquist, along with Lyon and Gardner. Omega wins the draw. Bloomquist has Purdue with him. They say it's on sides. Bloomquist. Oh, Purdue couldn't handle the pass. Now Purdue sends it up to the point. Lined. Holds it briefly, but then it comes out. Now Royston has his pass intercepted by Orono in our own zone. Orono making moves. Centers. It sat loose in the crease for a moment, and Lyon took it away. He ices the puck. And thought we had numbers there, but he wanted to get the pressure off. .125 to go in the second period. Orono changing their defenseman. Orono takes it off the draw. Royston takes it away. Sends it up to Bloomquist. Bloomquist chips it out. Out of the reach of Purdue. He comes in with pressure. Orono is able to get it back out to neutral ice. Oh, and a collision there. Bloomquist went down. Now, pass that Purdue wasn't able to handle. Now Bloomquist gains the zone. He sends it in the direction of Purdue, but out of his reach. Now Purdue sends it to Royston. And Roysum not able to get anything on that one. And then now Bloomquist with another shot that we couldn't get a lot on. That's covered. 47 seconds to go in the second.
Miscommunication and
He's trying to get it though.
Boys moving the puck well, but passes just a touch off. Not quite as crisp as we want it to be able to get scoring opportunities. And now Orono gains the Omega zone. The puck is bouncing in the crease, and Tapney is able to get it out towards the blue line. Orono holds, sends it back in. Now Tapney sends a bouncing puck down the ice, and that'll be icing. Oh, the hand? Yes. I didn't hear the whistle, but yes, it was icing. .22 seconds to go. In the period, off the draw, Tapney's able to take it, trying to chip it out for Durkheising. Durkheising sending it ahead in the direction of Klausner, but Orono takes it back, sends it in the Omega zone. Now Tapney with a headman pass out to Getz. Getz gains the zone. He needs to shoot. He's got 3 seconds. And he ends up in a pile on the far boards without getting a shot off. And after a scoreless second period, Orono continues to lead 1-0. Omega 7 shots in the second, 6 for Orono. Total shots 13 for Omega and 15 for Orono. Now once again we catch our breath at the second intermission, third period coming up. Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's exactly. Go, Mega! Because I used to work with guys in Wisconsin. Where it was like, it's like,
Why are they back out there?
all right, we are getting the third period underway. Orono holding a 1-0 lead. And we're starting with Durkheising, Klausner, and Getz. And there's a shot and a goal. Orono off the draw, carried it in, gained the high slot, and was able to beat Noble high on the blocker side. And takes a 2-0 lead.
Coaching. Called running the door not well. What's called? We just played at the end of there for 47 seconds. He's coming back out.
Omega changes, bringing out Titus Klein and Applewick. Orono wins the draw. They come in, they shoot, and that's off the blocker of Noble, and that goes down to the corner. Bouncing puck collected by Klein. He makes a move, gets it towards Titus, but he loses it down to the corner where Line picks it up. Line banks it off the boards. Titus backhand out to neutral ice. Applewick picks it up. Applewick drives wide. He gets in alone, and he shoots, and saved by Orono. Now it goes all the way down to the Omega zone where Bosman picks it up. He is able to get it out to neutral ice. Now down where Line loses it on the blue line. Orono carries in with numbers. Oh, and they send it to the back door out of the reach of their skater. Couple of hits along the boards, and now it comes out to neutral ice. Orono takes it through neutral ice, connects on a pass, gains the zone, but Titus is able to take it away. Titus looking ahead for Applewick, not able to get it to him, and Orono sends it right back in. Bosman takes a big hit, and that's going to be a penalty. Charlie Pillsbury, who is the #1 scorer for Orono, is going to go to the box for 60 seconds.
I'll make sure to talk that down.
His father is calling the game on the Orono stream to my left and says he'll make sure to have a word with the father of that child. Now Omega with power play unit, maybe #2 out. Now it's passed by Purdue. Oh, to the slot to Roysum. Now the puck goes through the crease and over to the far wall. Roysum picks it up, sends it up to the blue line to Opats. Opats with a shot. That deflects off the pad. Oh, Bloomquist picks it up. Backhand to Purdue. And unable to get it. And Orono gets the clear.
Also not icing.
Opats gets taken down behind his own net. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Bloomquist gains the zone with Purdue. They have a 2-on-1. Purdue shoots, and it's collected by the goaltender. 11 seconds to go on the power play. Omega will change. 9:41 to go in the third. Omega trailing 2-0. Badly needs a goal to get back into this game. Tapany fans on his pass attempt, and Orono takes it away, goes back the other way. They send in a deflected shot that goes behind the goal. Bosman down there battling for it. He takes it, sends it up in the direction of Getz. Bosman ends up with it again. He chips it out to neutral ice. Now it comes down to the near boards where Orono sends it in deep into the Omega zone. Tapney going to the far corner to retrieve. Now Durkheising sends it up ahead. And Klausner was tied up, unable to play the puck. Orono takes it away and sends it around the boards. Durkheising takes it down to the corner. His stick is tied up and held right now. Klausner takes a hit. Now Durkheising with it, and a shot that goes wide to the left after deflecting off an Orono skate. Almost was a deflection in our favor, but it did go wide. Now Orono sends it down deep into the Omega zone. Line picks it up there, sends it around. Right off the bench, Gardner grabs it, gets it out to neutral ice. Orono sends it in. 8 minutes to go in the game. Purdue collects it in the far corner. He's looking for Bloomquist. He gets a stick on it and a hand in the air. No, that should not be icing. It gets waved off. That's the correct call. Bloomquist loses it around towards the far wall, and Orono is able to clear. Line chips it ahead for Purdue. Purdue gets it ahead to Roysum. Roysum gains the zone. He's got Bloomquist with him. He gets tied up, and it goes to the right, and the Orono goaltender covers it up. 7:30 to go in the third period. We've got to start converting on some of these odd man rush opportunities. We've had a number of them. Purdue taking the ozone draw. Tries to win it forward to run the slip play to Bloomquist. Now Purdue takes it in the corner. He sends it on net. It's loose. Bloomquist scores! Omega cuts it to a 1-goal game. With 7:20 to go in period number 3, we've got a hockey game. Durkheising wins it to Opats. They get crossed up, and now goes to Getz. Getz gains the Orono zone, trying to go wide. He sends it on net. That's loose in front of the crease. Orono's able to clear it out. Pillsbury through neutral ice into the Omega zone. Tapany. It's Pillsbury all over him. And now it's sitting loose in front of the Omega crease. Opats is able to clear it out. Now goes down to the corner and behind the net. Sorry if I didn't get the angle on that. Camera's moving on me. Now it's being tied up on the far boards with Durkheising, Klausner, and Tapany all in there.
I like Tapany.
And now Tapany tries to get it out. Good stick by Durkheising. Clears it out. Klausner sends it up ahead. And Orono is able to pick it up and go down behind their own goal. Up along the wall. Line sends an Orono skater to the ice. Lucky that was not called. And Opats takes it behind his own net. He comes through. Neutral ice with speed. Tried to make a move. Now Getz shoots it right into Opats. Opats sends it down towards the high slot. Titus with a shot that goes wide to the left. Now Orono going the other way, but Applewick took it away briefly. Before Orono was able to clear it back out. Now Orono able to gain the Omega zone, centers it, line, bounces it down towards Bosman. Bosman gets it up to Applewick. Applewick up in the direction of Klein. Klein tried to chip it to Titus. Wasn't able to. Orono takes it away, goes the other way. And Line is able to send it down towards the near corner. Orono takes it away, but Line sends it down, walls him off. Titus takes it now. Sends it up to Applewick. Applewick holding it up against the wall. Klein is down there as well. Both battling for it. Klein came out with it, but not able to stay on his feet. And there's a backhander by Roysum, who has joined the ice just wide to the left. And there's a whistle. And it looks like they're going to take one skater from each team. There's definitely some battling going on back and forth. That's Klein going to the box for Omega. It's going to be 5-on-5 hockey, offsetting penalties. And with 4:21 to go in the game, Omega brings out Royce and Bloomquist and Purdue. Opats kicks it down in the direction of Purdue. Purdue backhands it back to Opats. Now Opats down towards Purdue in the corner, but he's not able to control it. Bloomquist there now helping. Bloomquist comes out with it, sends it towards the high slot. Purdue lost his stick. And now it's still a puck battle down in the corner. Gets sent up to Gardner. Gardner, it banks up and it goes in! Goal, Omega! Patty Gardner is able to bank it in after the shot bounced all over the place in front of the goal. And with 3:42 to go, it is a tie game, 2-2. Timeout called.
You know who battled it back to him, or?
I couldn't tell.
Or Mike or Blank, one of the two.
I couldn't tell. But let's go and look at that one again.
Yeah, put a video review on that one. VR. You get some patty stuff.
We'll take some patty things right now.
Did you say he patty whacked it?
For anyone that may be joining late, as a reminder, this is round 1 of the District 3 playoffs. This is a single elimination tournament. The losing team in this game will go to a consolation bracket, but will not have an opportunity to play for the District 3 championship. The winner will meet Mound West Tonka tomorrow at 5:45. 3:42 to go. Omega wins the draw briefly, but Orono collects and sends it into the Omega zone. Gardner backhands it past Opats. Orono sends it around. Bloomquist unable to clear. There's a shot that went off a helmet and goes over to the corner. Purdue picks it up there and sends it up in the direction of Bloomquist. Bloomquist unable to collect it, and it goes back into the Omega zone. Gardner sends it to Bloomquist. Bloomquist chips it ahead. And now Orono chases it down to the far corner. Tapney's there. He gets it up to Purdue. It's into the skates. He's unable to control it. Orono takes it back. Pillsbury with a shot. It goes into Noble, and he saves it. Noble able to catch the fluttering puck with 2:40 to go in the game, or should I say in regulation. For those wondering, the District 3 playoff format is a 5-minute overtime with 4-on-4 hockey, followed by a shootout. Oh, and there's a shot. It's glove blocker saved by Noble. There may not be a more important save in the season than that blocker save right there by Ollie Noble.
He's tying people up over here.
And Klosner able to collect for Omega and carry it through neutral ice off the draw. And they're going to say Getz was offsides. He was trying to get back. And with 2:25 to go in the game, we have a stoppage and another face-off, which Beckham Durkheising will take for Omega. Puck tied up off the draw. Orono is able to chip it ahead.
Yeah.
Tapney tried to get it deep. It was blocked by Orono. They sent it over to the near side. Now carrying it through neutral ice, sending a shot that goes wide left of the goal. Tapney chips it ahead to Klosner. Klosner banks it up to Durkheising. Durkheising looking for Getz, and he's not able to collect the pass. It goes down to the near wall where Bosman loses it. Orono gains the zone with numbers. Sends it across. And what an effort by Bosman to chase that back and get in the way of that puck. Now Orono gains the zone again. Bosman blocks that shot and gets it out to neutral ice. And Orono sends it back in offsides. That's going to be a center ice draw. And with 1 minute and 24 seconds to go in regulation in the third period, we have a 2-2 tie game. And Royce and Purdue and Bloomquist retake the ice along with Lyon and Gardner. Royce gains his own, shoots. That goes high and wide to the glove side. Purdue overskates it, not able to get the puck along the boards. Bloomquist holds it. And now it goes around to the far side. Or the near side, I should say. Orono getting it through the neutral zone. That's Royce, gets knocked into the boards. Now it goes down into the Orono zone. They're able to move it out. Bloomquist coming in on the back check. Orono gains the zone. 42 seconds to go. They center. Save Noble! He freezes it. Great job by Ollie Noble. Another save. And they're taking 2 skaters to the box. 5-on-5 hockey again for offsetting penalties. That's going to be Purdue. And number 28 on Orono going to the box. Timeout called by Orono. With 37 seconds to go. You see what happened? Were you just watching this? Maybe you hear me yelling at me.
Good game.
The building is full right now as the teams that are taking the ice next, I believe that is Delano and Wyzetta, are watching the game. Lots of energy and buzz in the Plymouth Ice Center tonight. And here we go. 37 seconds left. 5-on-5 hockey. Purdue as well as number 28 for Orono in the box for what would have been 60 seconds, so it'll be the rest of regulation. I'm guessing that carries into the first 23 seconds of overtime if necessary. And Omega wins the draw. Tapany chips it out. Glasner shooting. He gets taken to the ice. No call. And Orono goes back the other way. Orono, there's a collision at center ice. Nothing called there either. No, there is a call. And a hold is the call. They're going to take Durkheising. Orono is going to have a power play now. 5-on-4 with 17 seconds to go in the game. Looks like Bloomquist, Glasner, Tapany, and Opats are our penalty killers. Bloomquist wins the draw. Tapany with a big slap shot attempt to clear, not able to get it out. Orono holds his own. It goes in deep. Tapany tries to clear again. Now Glasner skating it out, getting it to Bloomquist. Bloomquist needs to shoot, and it gets saved by the glove. There was 1 second left on the clock when that hit the glove of the Orono goaltender and fluttered off to the right side of the net. And that will do it for regulation time. And 3 periods is not enough to decide a winner in this one. Shots in the third period were 9 for Omega, 7 for Orono. Overall, 22-22. Shots on goal, dead even after 3. Penalties, 5 for Orono, 4 for Omega, fairly even there as well. For those wondering at home, the rules for District 3 playoffs are 5 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey, followed by a shootout. The shootout is 5 skaters. It's 4-on-4 hockey for 5 minutes, followed by a shootout. The shootout is 5 skaters. If 5 skaters is not enough to decide the shootout, then it goes 1 apiece until the game is decided. This is sudden death hockey. The next goal will decide the game. And we will see how they administer the penalties. So Omega ended the regulation shorthanded. So that means Dirk Heisinger will be in the box for 43 more seconds. Omega will be shorthanded. It'll be 4-on-3 hockey. We have Roysum, Bloomquist, and Gardner. Bloomquist takes it off the draw, makes a move, shoots, and it sits loose. And Omega forced to retreat as Roysum and Bloomquist are bumping into each other. Now Pillsbury's offsides. They call it an onside and a shot, and saved by Noble.
Why is the penalty not moving? The penalty's not moving.
The penalty time is incorrect, and everybody's yelling about it.
Penalty time!
The penalty time's not right.
Penalty didn't move.
Penalty time. 21 seconds should have elapsed from the Durkheising penalty. And Omega pleads their case, and the official goes to make a correction with the clock operator. And they take the penalty down to reset it to the correct time, which should be 22 seconds remaining.
Are we just not going to have it?
There we go. Now it's correct. 22 seconds remaining on the penalty. Now Bloomquist takes it off the draw. He skates it in again. Goes down to the corner. Tries to get it to Roysum. Not able to get it there. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty, and Orono's well off sides. And they do call it. Purdue is released from the box. Two seconds left of 4-on-3 hockey. Roysum summoned to the box. Excuse me, to the bench. 4:19 to go in overtime. 2 seconds left. Gardner with a clear that's able to get Durkheising released from the box. He comes flying into the zone. Now Purdue needs to tag up. We're waiting for his teammates to tag up. Now Orono carries it into the zone. Pillsbury centers. Now goes down to the corner. Nice stick by Durkheising. Oh, now that went out to the front, and that was a dangerous play. Now Bloomquist carries it out. Bloomquist gets it to Durkheising. Durkheising looking towards center, but now goes down to the wall. He loses it, and now it goes up to Purdue. Purdue carries it to the slot. And a hard shot. He scores! Blake Purdue wins it for Omega in overtime. He got his own rebound and scored. What a win! And Omega's on to the second round of the district playoffs. Woo! What a game! The refs end the celebration quickly because there's two teams waiting to take the ice. And that will do it. Omega wins 3-2 in overtime. They will move to the second round. Second round game is tomorrow night at 5:45 against Mound West Tonka, the #1 seed. We will be back with you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.